Take your bins out. Where? On the curb.
And like I can just look at you. I don't even need to like acknowledge the camera, right?
Oh yeah, I do sometimes. I'll do camera acknowledgement if you say something crazy. I'll
Okay.
Be like,
okay, but I'll be like
a fourth wall break every now and then. But
Okay,
yeah,
first.
we can just like look at each other.
Welcome back to On the Curb, y'all. You may be mystified. You may be like, who is this person sitting before me? It is our second rendition of John the Curb.
Yes.
Where I have a guest from my life coming to talk about a passion project or a passionate idea of theirs. This is Fefe.
Hi.
This is my okay, this is so New York. This is my downstairs neighbor. And this is the first time we're hanging out one-on-one.
Wait, that's so true. Oh my God.
Which is like, I mean, we see each other in the wild all the time.
All the time.
But I do think it's kind of hilarious to have our first hangout documented.
And documented, and like we're just gonna be getting into it too.
Yeah.
Like just ripping off the band-aid straight away.
Exactly. I briefed her on the structure of this podcast. So typically we start with like what's going on in your world, what's going on in your week. I do want to start with, I told you this, I have your consent. I have been taking record of what you've been posting online. Because I think this is the best way that I can intro you to this podcast. You are a beautifully, wildly opinionated person online.
Yes! That's such a nice way to put it.
And I just think you really like, you feel it and you say it.
Absolutely.
And I respect that down. Like that is how I feel too. So I would like to give the viewers, I'm going to share 3 things you've posted on your Instagram story. And I kind of want you just to explain a little bit further if with your consent, we'll show the pictures too. But let's see. On your close friends on last Tuesday, you posted a lot of men be like, the gym is my therapy, but like that shit ain't working. Go to therapy too, please, Bookie.
Yes, because please.
Yeah.
No, I feel like there's so many times where, and these are like people I love too, where they're like, oh, I want to improve myself. And so they're automatically thinking the gym. And yes, that's a great way to improve yourself. It is great for your mental health. However, doing pull-ups is not going to dispel generational trauma. I'm so fucking sorry. Like, you still don't know how to cope. You still don't have emotional regulation skills. You're still yelling at your game when you lose. And so the gym's not helping. It's not working. We need to be doing more. And I know that it's a very privileged mindset to be like, go to therapy.
Yeah.
But like, talk to someone, babes.
Yeah.
Like, do something where you're actually processing and not just masking.
And sliding scale therapy is readily available in New York.
That's true.
Like,
You're
I mean,
right.
it can certainly still be costly, but like,
Yeah.
there are means for these things to happen. I agree with you. And you always know who it is at the gym.
Oh, absolutely.
It's the person screaming while they're lifting.
They're grunting.
It's the person who is screaming while they're lifting. That's like, you got some demons. You need to work out in a
throwing
whole
down their weights
different way.
and shit. No.
And we go to the same gym.
Yes.
We go to Pure Gym.
Yes.
Previously Blink.
Yes. I haven't been there since last August.
Oh wow.
I have not worked out in a minute.
It does
Don't
not
look at me like
no,
that.
it does not look like you have it. You look amazing.
Thank you. That's the Black and Asian genes, you know? Black people, we just got to do one pull-up. We're good for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
No.
Absolutely. Okay, the next thing you posted
Yes,
online.
let's see. Oh, this is so funny. I'm
Wait,
like,
so
I did say that.
Wait, so you haven't seen the pods
I
yet?
haven't seen the pods.
They're scary.
No, and I literally listened to the podcast when you and Alexandra were talking about it, but because I was listening to it, I didn't see the image that you put up. No idea what the pods look like.
It looks. Did you watch the Hunger Games?
Yes.
You know when Katniss is like in the tube getting lifted into the arena? It literally is that spherical, clear.
Wait, what is it for?
It's because it's 24 hours now.
Okay.
So that you have a QR code that you scan that opens the pods. So you can like go in.
It's an entryway.
It's an entryway.
Wait, that's hilarious.
But it also means if there's a fire, we're fucked because like, where the fuck's the emergency exit?
Wait, no, you're so right. And it's already like a few floors up too.
Yeah.
Oh no.
No, it's bad. And the pods are like, they keep you in there for just long enough that you think they're never going to open. And it's embarrassing because it's see-through, so everyone's just watching you, like, standing there like a Roblox character, like, waiting to come in.
Not a Roblox character.
I've never actually played Roblox, but...
Neither have I.
Okay. This one you posted also on Tuesday.
Oh, I was going through something on Tuesday, I feel
something
like.
on your mind.
Oh my gosh.
You said, on some real shit though, y'all be washing your hands when you get home. If not, start expeditiously.
No. Okay, this is going... I'm like big on hygiene or particularly just like taking care of yourself, making sure you're not spreading bacteria, getting people sick, right? That's because I just got sick and it pissed me the fuck off. Because my partner... got me sick. But with that being said, like I had this conversation with my friend of like, whenever I come home, I always have to wash my hands afterwards because you're just out in the world, you're touching stuff, especially if you're going on the subway, you're touching the railings, things of that nature. And you just don't know what's going on in the air, especially in this New York area where there's so many things going on at all times. And so I always think about, okay, like when my boyfriend's coming home and he's like touching my face, what the fuck is on his hands? What is on his hands? What
kind of ecosystem you got going on?
Literally. And so I'm always just like, don't touch my face. And then so honestly, I need to say this for all the other people out there who are also struggling with their partners touching their faces after coming in from outside. Just need to let everyone know, please wash your hands when you come home. And then you could touch your bae's face.
Do you, if you have a guest come to your house and they don't beeline for the bathroom, are you calling it out?
I don't call it out. I'm a very like nice host.
You are a nice host.
Yeah.
But then you're gonna put up your camera and talk shit about them on your Instagram story.
And they're gonna know who I'm talking about. No, that's so funny. I always would have like sticky notes too. I always will make a new one anytime someone comes over, so they know how to behave in my home. Like I'll put a sticky note over the toilet. I'll put like a sticky note by the light switch, or like I just like prepare people like, when you're in the space, please do this.
Every time someone comes over, you have a sticky note out?
Mostly when I'm hosting, but if it's like a close friend that's just coming over, like they know the rules. So
what do you feel like is the most ridiculous sticky note you've had to make?
Most ridiculous sticky note?
Like, was there one that you were writing and you were like, I cannot believe I'm writing this?
That's actually like hard. I feel like most of it has to do with my toilet.
We'll save it.
Yes.
We'll save it. We're gonna put a pin in that.
Yeah.
Okay, last one. You said last Friday, Fetty Wap being released from prison in 2026 is literally an omen that 2026 summer finna hit like 2016.
Come on! What do you mean? It's literally been a decade since 2016. Fetty Wap got released early, mind you. He wasn't even supposed to be released right now. And so with that being said, I feel like it's just a sign. And when people think of 2016, Fetty Wap is one of those big artists that we think of.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just feel like it's time. And all the videos that I see of him like walking around, people are like, we're ready for your music. So I feel like he's going straight to the studio.
He gonna be like, hey, what's up? Hello. Wait, what?
Seen your pretty ass soon as you came in the door.
What did he go to jail for?
Dude, I have no idea.
Who booked Fetty Wap?
No, literally. I know he went to jail in 2020.
Okay.
I don't know why. But whenever rappers go to jail, I always think it has something to do with like fraud. Like they're evading taxes or something. Like, because that's what happened to like Sean Kingston, right? Bookie's in jail. Him and his mama, they both got charged with this shit.
He said, you're way too beautiful, girl.
No, wait. That one line where he's like, we can go to the slums where killers get hung. Do you know that line? Why the fuck did he put that in a song? Shawty, I can take you there.
Talk about lynching in a song is crazy.
Literally. He's like, I'm going to take you to my hometown in Jamaica and we can have a great time, but I can also take you to the slums and get down and dirty with it.
Wait, when he says we can get hung.
No. Where killers get hung.
Oh. I was like.
Wait, bruh.
I was like, what an interesting first date idea. Hey, girl, let's go get hung. Oh, my God.
Stop. Also, this couch is so comfortable. I'm like sinking into it. Oh, my gosh.
Embarrassingly, it's from Amazon.
No.
It happens.
It happens.
And I got it for $600. it came in like separate boxes.
I remember seeing the boxes.
Yeah. No, it was because I had to keep it like in my old apartment for like a month.
Oh.
I love this couch.
Yes. No, it's so soft too. Yeah, this is like a really
It's
nice.
chenille.
Chenille.
Chenille is the fabric.
Oh, Chenille own.
Chenille O'Neal.
Yeah,
Chenille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Okay, I have two things I have to take accountability for today.
Yes, please do.
One of which, to really prove to y'all that Fefe is my downstairs neighbor, I have to apologize to you.
What? Oh.
John and I be smoking out of our kitchen window and be leaving the butts in the windowsill. And so a couple of them, one of them.
Many.
Yes. Shit.
No, like, and I hold no ill feelings towards y'all. Cause I be cleaning my backyard a lot.
You do be.
No, I be back there cleaning.
Every weekend I hear music in a broom.
Literally. Also, like, I love cleaning. Like, that's my thing.
Yeah.
And why I care about hygiene so much.
Yeah.
But every time I swept, I would find like 4 new cigarettes down there.
Damn.
No. And then once, like, you had not even finished it. So it was like still smoking and it was like this big. And that's when I texted her. I was like, oh, I feel like this is not intentional. Let me bring it to your attention because I feel like you wouldn't waste this perfectly good cigarette.
Well, famously, I only smoke half a cigarette.
Oh,
I don't like smoking a full one if I'm sober.
Okay.
I'll just like smoke half of it. That's all I need. And I will always like put it out or like set it on the windowsill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I did not know they were falling.
Yeah.
So I have to apologize
It's
publicly.
okay.
I'm so
I
sorry.
waited 6 months to say something about it. No.
Now I'm embarrassed it was happening for so long. It also means you had a direct line of sight into how much I was smoking, which is worse.
But I also wasn't judging because if you saw my ashtray out there, you would see hella cigarettes in that shit.
Yeah, no, my boyfriend, as soon as we got that text, we had like a powwow, like, how did this happen? Like, oh my God. We now have an ashtray in the windowsill.
Yay.
We don't put them out in the windowsill anymore.
Yes.
And you see what happens when you stick up for yourselves? Actionable change, y'all.
Communication is key, guys.
Absolutely.
And especially if you're not being mean while you're doing it, or just
you
a little
did
passive aggressive sticky note.
Can you imagine? You leave a sticky note on our door.
No, literally, I'm sick and tired. No. Can you come clean my backyard?
You're like, fuck you and your bum lungs.
No.
So that's the first thing I have to hold myself accountable for.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
The second thing,
yes.
it's so humbling having this podcast because I'm constantly reminded of the things I say. And I have tangible timelines of like when my opinion changes or I completely contradict something I've really stood before only a week prior.
Okay.
Y'all, 7 days ago, I said I was going to do dry January. And on the 9th day of the month, I was throwing up outside of a bar.
So not even like a shot, not even a sip. It was no. It was all in.
It started as a glass of wine.
Oh.
It started as me texting one of my best friends, Cassie, and I was like, she came over to watch Drag Race.
Oh, yep. Okay.
And it had been a work week that I was like, I would just love a glass of wine to like decompress. And I texted her and I was like, will you judge me if I drink a glass of wine? Because she knows that I was doing this.
Yeah, of course.
And she was like, I will not judge you so long as I could have a glass of wine too. And I was like, yeah, of course. So then I buy a glass of wine. Then my old roommate also comes to watch Drag Race. He texts me, I'm bringing 2 bottles of wine. I'm like, shit, well, I can't. Don't make him drink alone. No. Don't make him drink alone. So then I end up sharing 3 bottles of wine.
Oh my God. So each person had their own bottle of wine, essentially.
My friend Cassie doesn't drink that much. She maybe had a glass and a half. So I'm
gosh.
sharing 2.5 bottles of wine with one person.
Oh my gosh.
Then my boyfriend and his friends start texting me. They want to go out.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, if players gonna play.
No, literally, I'm already feeling good.
You gonna see me at the club.
Literally.
So I go out. I get another glass of wine. We're at this little like cute cocktail bar. Then his friend Nina wants to do a shot. And so I go up to the bar. It's maybe like 1 a.m. I think the bar's kind of closing. So the bartender's like, fuck it, I'm giving y'all big shots. I'm talking like goblet shot. And she's like, I'll do one with you. Full shot of tequila. I shoot the whole thing. And you know when the feeling you get before you throw up.
Yes.
Where your whole kind of like, I think I get like a cold chill down my spine, and I just am like, oh, it's happening.
Yep.
It's happening. And I haven't thrown up in probably like 5-6 years.
Oh,
like,
wow.
I do not throw up ever from being sick, from drinking. Like I just don't.
Wait, I feel like we should like applause here.
Alexandra, cue the applause music. She gonna put booing in, I know it. She gonna put booing in. So I do the shot and I get the like, what is it like when you're playing like Sims and they kind of like a teardrop comes over their head and they're like the shock noise is literally what happened. And I think I just audibly said to like the people I was with, I'm going outside, and like beeline for the door.
Oh my gosh.
Was like 2 steps out the bar. All my friends came out behind me. And I also applaud myself on this. I'm a pretty like discreet vomiter.
Oh,
no one even knew I threw up.
Oh.
I like spat and then I went, bleh, and then I like turned around and I went, you guys, I just threw up.
Wait, shut the fuck up.
And I was like, where are we going next?
What did you throw up into?
Just on the ground.
Oh, lovely. Yeah.
Just on the ground. And it wasn't that much because it was just a shot and a
Okay.
couple, maybe a glass of wine.
So like it was just liquid.
It was just liquid.
Oh, baby, did you eat?
And it was clear.
You didn't eat. That's the reason why you fucking
No,
threw
I
up.
did eat. I had a little skirt steak and some asparagus. I didn't have any carbs. That was the problem.
Okay.
I had no
Yup,
carbs.
Nothing to suck it up.
Yeah, then flash forward, I met Fashion, the DJ I'm obsessed with, once again, embarrassed myself in front of her. She did not want to talk to me. And I caught the cue and I was like, it's nice to see you. Have a good night. I'm done with the conversation. But yeah, so y'all, I may have said I'm not drinking in January.
Yeah.
People get older, y'all.
Dude.
People get older. People change their mind.
Also, I don't know if this is a hot take, but like, does wine count?
Okay,
Like,
low-key.
like literally though.
See, that's what I was telling my friends. I was like, maybe I just won't do liquor.
Yeah.
Flash forward, I'm doing a shot of tequila, throwing it up.
But that was your body being like, no liquor.
Yeah, but then last night I had 4 vodka cokes,
babes.
so.
Oh,
Here's my thing. I'm not drinking during the week.
Yeah.
I'm not drinking during the week.
And that's a huge thing.
I think so, too.
Yes, absolutely. And as long as you're pacing yourself and you're eating well, it should be okay. You learned your lesson?
Yeah. Girl, I've been learning this lesson for like 10 years.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was my weekend. How have you been?
Yeah, I mean, I've been well, honestly.
That's
Last night went to Damballa for the first time ever.
What's that?
Do you know Cafe Erzuli?
No.
Oh my God.
What?
And this is what we finna talk about this topic today.
Yeah. Fuck.
But we need to be going to black spaces.
You're setting me up for failure.
No. But it's not even like, I'm not even gonna be mad at you because it was literally my first time going last night, and
Okay.
I've been living here for a year and a half,
Okay.
and have heard nothing but good things. But it's a bar on Broadway. Always like Afrobeat, soca, R&B, hip hop, lots of that.
Wait,
good
where
stuff.
on Broadway is it?
It's like I literally walked back home from there last night, and I'm just like, where?
Like, is it if you were like going to Blink? Is it that direction?
Yes.
Wait, I think I have been, and I think I went for the election.
Wait, that's fire.
They did like a
Yes,
They did
yes,
like
so-
a
yes.
debate viewing. Okay, I have been.
Okay,
I have been
per.
earning some points
Per.
back. I have been. Well,
I will retract my
not for a black
statement.
event, but
No.
but I went for Kamala, so I went for a black cause.
Another mixed black queen.
There we go.
Yeah, queen. It's okay. No.
Mixed black woman.
Yeah.
Mixed black woman.
Period. But yeah, I went there and that was a really good time. But I realized like I'm getting older in the sense that I can't stay up the way that I used to.
Thank you.
And yeah, because my best, like one of my friends was coming in from out of town, so I was really trying to stay up. At 2:30, I was like, this is the latest I can go.
Thank you.
Yeah, no.
Thank you.
Yes.
I get flamed by everyone for wanting to go
Really?
home at 2 because all my friends are staying out till like 5 or 6.
Dude.
And I just can't.
I can't. And I wonder how much of that has to do with like us not being from New York and like, because in California, clubs close at 2. Bars close at 2.
Same in
you
Seattle.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like my body is acclimated to that timing. And now it's like, Fefe, why are you, we're getting older. We're not getting more energy.
Yeah.
And you're trying to stay out later and you're doing more substances. Shit.
Well, if I'm home, if I'm leaving at 2, I'm in bed by 3.
Yeah.
If I get my 8 hours, I'm up at 11. That's
Yeah.
still before noon.
Yeah.
I still got my whole day.
Mm-hmm.
The times I've gone out till 7 or 8, I'm waking up at like 5 or 6 p.m.
Dude, your whole day's gone.
And that's a Sunday.
Yeah.
And I got work in what?
Dude.
14 hours?
Oh my gosh, sickening.
When
You say it like that, that is gross. Like,
which is, and maybe that's the older thing for me is I'm at the club on Saturday thinking about work on Monday.
no, that's so real.
I'm like, I gotta keep my schedule correct.
No, you're right though. And like something about like getting older, and mind you, we're both in our 20s, right?
Yeah.
We're still very young.
How old are you?
I'm 25. But I'm turning wait, no, I am not. I am 26. No, I turned 27 in February though.
Wow.
Yes. 27 is such a sexy number to me. I'm really excited. But yeah, anyways, getting older is understanding that we need structure.
Yeah.
We need our routines. We can't just be fucking around and finding out 24/7 anymore.
Yeah.
No. My body's like, no, we wake up at this time. You need to eat breakfast by this time or you're going to be really cranky.
Mm-hmm.
You need this tea at this time. No.
We're not mixing our schedules around.
No.
We're not mixing our schedules around.
Okay. We're not
mixing
our schedules around.
We're not mixing our schedules around. No, this is my transition to the topic.
Period.
We're talking about being mixed kids today.
Yes.
A topic I have been dying to talk about that Alexandra could never come to the arena for because she is allegedly fully black.
Allegedly. She's
Even
a
though
pure breed.
we're the same skin color. No. I always tell her, I say, your daddy is not your daddy, girl.
Stop.
We're talking about, today the topic is mixed kids / black kids of non-black moms.
Yes.
This is gonna be a doozy, y'all.
Yes.
And we're gonna get into it after these messages. On a curb, on a curb, on a curb. We're mixed.
We're mixed.
So what kind of mix are you?
Yeah. What are you? No.
What are you? What are your percentages?
No,
have you ever
stop.
done 23andMe?
No, I refuse.
Why?
Because they take
selling
your data.
DNA.
No.
My mom sold my DNA to 23andMe when I was like 12.
But
But it was kind of a gag. 23andMe is how we found out that my mom's dad is not her real dad.
dude, no, that's how my best friend found out that her dad wasn't her dad.
23andMe is the new Maury show. It is
Dude.
flaming bitches left and right.
Oh, it's so fucking wild.
Yeah, I am. I think I've said this before. I mean, I'm black and white.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter if you're black or white. I am unfortunately mostly white.
Oh.
I'm like 23% black.
Oh.
77% white.
This is news to me. I did not know this.
Does it change your opinion of me? You're like, you can say the first 2 words of the N-word.
No.
The first 2 letters. I can say nit.
And even then, that's a little too much.
You're like, now why'd you put the emphasis on the N?
I didn't like the way you said that. No.
Yeah, I'm black and white. I'm like every kind of European you can be.
Okay. Which one do you like to claim?
European?
Which European country are you like not ashamed of?
I like being German.
Okay.
I like being German.
Okay, I was just like, oh.
You're like, really? Well, I took German like classes for like a long time.
Okay, prove it to us.
And sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Okay,
Ich spreche ein bisschen. My name is BadJon. Ich bin 28 Jahre alt.
So if you didn't know what he just said, he said the N-word. No.
I used a lot of slurs just then, y'all. I used a lot of slurs. The biggest one being BadJon. No, I'm like German, Italian, Dutch, Danish, Czech, Slavic.
Ooh, okay,
Nothing from Latin America, nothing from the East Asia continent. I think I'm like South African, Nigerian.
Okay,
and then like Native American.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What are you?
Cute. Yes, so I am Japanese from my mom's side, and I am Sierra Leonean from my biological father's side, but grew up like with like Black American culture.
Because you're from California.
Yes.
Okay, tell me more about the Black America culture you grew up in.
Yes. Okay, so one thing I have to say is my dad used to always tell my sisters and I that we were Cali Black, so that we weren't real Black. because California black is different.
Alexandra knows. She's from the Bay.
No. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
But yeah, I grew up in San Diego too. So that was a whole different thing of like, I was growing up around a lot of white folks and I was in military housing because my dad was in the Navy. And so very conservative, very anti-black, to be completely honest. And very much like just trying to appease white folks.
Yeah.
So a lot of like my experience with like blackness in California was trying not to step on toes and just like making peace with white. Yeah.
I don't actually think I had any compass for black culture growing up. My dad, love him to death, low-key one of the whitest black men in existence.
Yep.
And he was the kind of dad that was like, he's from Philly, and so he was very like, I'm from the hood, John.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm like, yeah, but you're currently living in Plantation, Florida.
No.
And you're a banker. Like your roots are not showing.
Yes.
And I think the interesting thing for me was that my knowledge of black culture was fed to me by my white mom.
That's interesting.
And I don't know if that's common for mixed kids. I do think there is like a what would the word be? Like a commonplace experience of the parent that's not of color.
Yes.
Trying to like overextend themselves to make up for the fact that they don't deliberately have experience in the culture that the child is being raised of.
Absolutely.
Dude, my mom Alexandra has heard some of this. I'm nervous to tell you some of these things.
Oh my gosh.
How do I paint a picture of my mom? Let's see. She always wanted me to have cornrows.
Okay.
Like really wanted me to do it.
Yeah.
And
would she do them herself?
No, God, no. She would take me somewhere, like, and that would be her thing. And I never wanted to do it. I would appease her by growing an afro.
Okay.
I was like, I had an afro for a long time.
Okay, insert image here.
It used to be my pencil pouch in school. I'd like
wait, dead ass.
I'd like pull stuff out. It was a big fro. I will insert a picture. But she like let's just say as soon as she and my dad divorced, she started dating a white man who went to Africa one time with a Peace Corps, and he had dreads while he was there. And so during the peak of BLM COVID, I'm living at home at the breakfast table with my mom trying to dread her hair, having conversation like, do you really think now is the time to be doing this? And she'd be like, well, it's just natural. My hair naturally does this. And I was like, you don't see any kind of cultural implication here, and of all time to be doing it.
Literally.
So yeah, I would say like a lot of my black cultural reference points have come from friends I've made in my adult life.
Yeah.
Like Asha, like Alexandra.
Yeah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. My experience was a little different. I would say my dad was also, oh my gosh, like I love my parents, and if my mom watches this, sorry for what I'm about to tell about y'all. But like my dad literally was like, oh yeah, I didn't want to marry a black woman. Yeah, because he's like, they're just like, they're a lot. He had a lot of internalized we're getting real.
Yeah.
A lot of internalized blackness. He grew up in South Side of Chicago, in poverty, had a lot of bullshit happen to him, was in the military, dealt with shit in that. So very much did not love his blackness, was not proud of his blackness. Or at least not the same way that I am, or I'm proud of it and I love it. And so got himself a Japanese woman, and my mom, God bless her, wanted to be black. Yeah, my mom wanted to be black so bad. She was on the military base with her friends, always like twerking on the black men in the clubs. Mind you, my mama, remember mommy, I love you. My mom, 3 baby daddies, all of them are black. Yeah. All of them are tall, dark, and yeah.
Consistency is key.
Consistency is she knows what she likes.
She's nothing if not consistent.
No, exactly. That is a consistent queen. Yes. But one thing about my mama was like, yeah, she wanted to be black, so she learned how to comb roll my hair. Like she was always making sure that we looked good. I was going around. I never looked a mess when I was in elementary school, unless it was my fault. You know, I was messing shit up. But my mom made sure my hair was done and done well.
Yeah.
But with that being said, because she's Asian, she was like, oh well, I'm a person of color, so like I get it. I know I know your experience, and I'm like, oh. I was like, you know what it is to be a person of color. You don't know what it's like to be black. And so we definitely had to deal with a lot of difficult conversations around that as well. And last thing, my mom used to say the N-word, but she doesn't anymore. She doesn't anymore.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, back then, all the men were letting her say it, but my sisters and I were like, Mommy, no.
My mom used to say it too.
Really?
But like she said it through like the confidence of your father gave me permission.
Yeah.
Or there was I have said this on this podcast before, and I'm gonna say it again because I thought of it when I was like thinking about this topic.
Yes.
My mom, I also think the enjoyment of blackness for my mom had to have been in some way a fetish.
Oh, absolutely.
Like in some way.
Absolutely.
And my mom's whole thing when I was growing up, she was like, my celebrity crush is Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
I said, no, it ain't. There is not one bitch on this earth who's like above their bed frame is like a hunky picture of Morgan Freeman.
Like, give me Denzel Washington.
Yeah, or
like,
Michael B. I mean, not that these people weren't around, I guess, when she was younger, but even I'm like, you're saying when you were younger, young Morgan Freeman was who was getting your panties off. Like,
maybe it's the voice. He has a nice
maybe
voice.
It's the voice, and like my dad does kind of look like him a little bit.
Really?
Like in the way a white woman would think another black man looks like Morgan Freeman.
Okay,
but she used to say, and this is why I think it must have been a fetish, because she would say, if my dad like wanted her to grab something from the kitchen, she'd be like, "Oh, you want your lady cracker to get it for you?"
John, no.
Oh, you want your lady cracker to get it for you?
Not them race playing.
No, I know. And I was too young to even really, I don't even think I knew what the word cracker meant at that time.
No.
And I was just kind of like, what a weird nickname for dad to call you. Like, that's so bizarre. Also, she only listened to Bob Marley because my dad did. My original name was supposed to be Marley. Was going to be like my first name.
You would have ate that though.
I do think Marley could have been kind of cute. But I do think I'm a John.
You are you're a BadJon.
I'm a BadJon. No, even I remember my middle names are Riley O'Neill. So fucking Irish, which just shows you how white I am. So fucking Irish.
Wait, Riley O'Neill.
Riley O'Neill.
Riley O'Neill.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking,
Riley.
Yeah.
John is white. Ow! No, and I wanted to go by John Riley in college.
Oh.
And my mom looked me in my eyes and said, she goes, John Riley sounds like the name for a sweet person. You are not that sweet.
Oh my God.
Which, I mean, she had some merit in that. She kind of ate.
Okay,
I do think a blunt name like John
Yeah.
does really work for me.
No, I think so too.
But
And okay, I'm gonna ask: are you the only child? Do you have siblings?
I have 4 siblings.
Oh, bet. Okay.
I have 2 fully white sisters and 2 fully black brothers. I'm the only mixed kid in the family.
Whoa! Can we like get into that?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Okay, I have to give you a little genealogy of the current state of my family. So, yeah, my black dad was married to a black woman. They had my black brothers, and my white mom was married to a white man. They had my white sisters. They both cheated on their partners, got together, had me. But I was raised by my parents for like my whole childhood. Like my half siblings all had like divorced households, and I was the child that got to have like my biological parents raise me.
Yeah.
Now they've divorced. My mom is with a white man, and my dad remarried or is back with his first wife.
Oh.
So now like my 2 brothers, their parents are back together.
Yeah.
I think, I mean, like growing up, I don't really think I understood what race was at all. The earliest memory I have that my mom tells me anecdotally is like, and this is a sad one, sorry y'all, but because I grew up in white neighborhoods. When I was in preschool, every other kid was white. And so I thought I was dirty.
John!
And my mom said I was like, she would find me at 3, like scrubbing my forearms. Talk about coming home washing my hands expeditiously.
That could literally make me cry.
Oh, I wrote a poem about it when I was older.
Yeah.
But because I didn't understand it. I was like, I don't understand like why I look different. And my parents didn't raise me in any way, I would say, to really have like a consciousness of what it meant to be a black man, which is how the world predominantly sees me.
Yeah.
Well, vaguely. I get racial ambiguity questions mostly.
Yeah.
Pretty much my racial awakening came from the barber.
Okay,
Because every time I got my haircut, they'd ask me what my race was.
Oh, really?
Because they'd be like, we can't really tell. Like, and they'd be
and
like,
this is like a black barber, or
it was every kind of barber.
Okay.
And one guy, I got my haircut in college, and he was like, I need to know if you're black because it will inform how I need to cut your hair.
Oh,
which I was like,
just look at my hair.
I was also like, that sounds like you want to know if I'm black, so you know if you need to fuck up my shit or not.
No.
Like you're trying to like take some shit out.
You're gonna upcharge me or some shit, like.
Yeah, but no, I just like never really had like a finger on the pulse of like race at all, and so it didn't really phase me in any way that like I had siblings of like both sides. I just kind of never really thought of it in any way.
Yeah. Wait, so did you think that your black siblings were dirty? No.
I'm trying to like tap into my 3-year-old self. Like, did I think my brothers were gross and dirty? Like, I don't think so.
Okay.
Because I don't remember thinking my dad was.
Okay.
Like that never was a thought in my mind.
Yeah.
I think it was more so like me being young around so many white children. I was just like, why don't I look like these people?
No, that makes sense.
You know, especially because my mom was white. I was like, shouldn't I?
Yeah. No, that makes so much sense.
Do you have siblings?
Yes, I have 3 sisters. And
full sisters?
No, so I don't have any full siblings, but we all share the same mom. So 3 sisters with the same mom, and then I have 2 younger brothers from my biological father's side. But I don't really have a relationship with them, and they're fully black. Anyways. And so I feel like growing up with them, I had a lot of solidarity. I was born in Japan, and my older sister and I spent our first few years of life in Japan. And that's when we very quickly realized we were different.
Yeah.
Because Japan is just so monoracial, right? And we had a lot of difficulty with making friends. People did not want to be friends with us. People would insult us.
Oh my God.
And yeah, it was, kids are mean. And then when your culture literally normalizes everyone looking and behaving a certain way, if you're another, they're gonna like really make sure you feel like the other.
Yeah.
It's not like that anymore. You know, that was like 20 years ago I'm talking about. But yeah, like we just like very much realized, oh, we are each other's only friends. And it's because we look different. Very, very early on, we realized that. Then I moved to the US and all my friends were white because I moved into military housing, and most people in San Diego in the military are white people. And then so was having people like make fun of my accent at first because I was learning English. Like Japanese was my only language at one point in my life. And then just like blatant racism of people just saying foul shit because I was black. Remembering like one of my little sisters was having an argument with one of her friends, and he's like, well, at least I'm not black. Like that was an argument, a valid point that he felt the need to say.
A punch would have gotten thrown.
Dude, it was insane. And also, mind you, like most of these people were also Mormons. And so that's an added layer.
You gotta be kidding me.
No, it was so much. And so, as I keep saying, from a very young age, we very much realized we are black. And that is something that we have to be cautious of and aware of. And also something like my mom, even though she was Asian, she definitely wanted us to be proud that we were black. Like my mom fetishized blackness for sure, but she loved it. Like she very much is like, black culture is an amazing thing and y'all need to be happy and proud that you are black. And so that's something that I really appreciate from her, is that she made sure we never denied our blackness. Because I feel like some mixed people can like deny one part of themselves depending on like where they're growing up.
Totally.
Right. And so I was very fortunate that my parents despite like their own racial traumas and stuff. We're like, hey, you're Black. Remember that. And that's not a bad thing that you're Black.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like I got the same from my mom. It's like, you should love being Black. But then as soon as she and my dad divorced, never listened to Bob Marley.
No!
Like, never did. It was a complete end, like, other end of the spectrum.
Oh, hey, girl. Girl, where are my bins? Girl, I don't know. Did you look? Girl, what? I cannot seem to find my bin. Girl.
Do you think, okay, interesting question.
Yes.
Do you feel like, so like we both kind of have mutual experience with, and I think many people of color have experience with a young kind of misalignment of identity or like confusion as to why like the color of your skin is like encouraging whatever like mean remarks. Do you think that's like a necessary part of a mixed experience or like a person of color experience?
I would like to say I hope not. Like we shouldn't have to go through that.
Yeah.
You know? Just like whiteness is so normalized. People don't have to like be like, oh, I'm white. You know, like it just is. I wish that's how it was for us. But we live in such a racialized world, and especially here in the United States with so much history with segregation and the hierarchy of race that I wouldn't say it's a necessary, but it is almost an unavoidable part of our experience.
Yeah. I was going to say like additive, I think. Like I agree. I don't think it shouldn't happen, but I do think almost in the same way that like having to learn to love something versus like inherently loving, I do think creates a more intimate and special relationship with the thing that's being loved.
That's so true.
And creates more like a resilience around it. Where like, I don't know, I think of things that like, I don't know, I was born with that I have never second guessed about myself that I probably take for granted more. Where like, yes, certainly my Blackness is something I've had a very tumultuous relationship with that has ended in adoration of the self.
Yes, absolutely.
That I think it's through that journey that I have like more of an empowering demeanor now.
Absolutely.
Than had I not been ridiculed like at a certain age or throughout my life.
That actually makes so much sense. And even like when you were saying that, it made me think about like Proud Boys and like conservative white people. Because like I was about to say regular white people, like liberal white people, I feel like don't have that same pride in their whiteness, right? But conservative white people, they are so proud to be white and who they are. And I think it's because they're grappling with all these attacks on their identity and like their values, right? And so they have to protect it. And so because of that, there's like this pride and this vigor that comes out of, oh, people are going against me. And so how do I combat that? Yeah. So I feel like you make a lot of sense with that point.
And something else I'm curious about. So you identify as non-binary.
Yes.
Do you feel as though there's been any overlap or like learning, like, is there any intersection between like your experience as a non-binary person and as a mixed person? I guess being someone that in kind of multiple realms of your life is like walking a line between two things.
Absolutely. Well, that is such a good question that I never even considered, honestly. I feel like with my mixedness, that was something that I had grappled with at such a young age, while my gender identity was something that I didn't really think about until college. And so those two experiences, at least in the ways that I was processing and reflecting on them, came in very different parts of my life. And so I never really saw an overlap in like mixed racial identity versus like my non-binary identity. But I do like to think that it's kind of like a blessing. Like being non-binary is a blessing. Being mixed is a blessing of being able to be a part of so many worlds. And honestly, just like choose to be who you want to be, right? Like one day I can just be Black. Another day I could be Asian. You know, it's up to me ultimately. And so I think like that's so powerful and that's so awesome. And also I think at the end of the day, I feel like my sisters might also be annoyed of like, oh, choose something. Like you just want to be special so bad. You want to be different so bad. You're such an Aquarius.
Oh my God. I forgot that you're an Aquarius.
Yeah. Okay. Why'd you roll your eyes like?
No,
what about
I
sister signs?
love. I was like,
Okay,
it was
good.
like a rolling of ecstasy of like, oh, I forgot you're an Aquarius.
Yes.
No, many of my closest friends are Aquariuses. I
My
love
bestie is a Leo.
Aquariuses. Yeah.
Yes. Come on now. But
weird bitches.
yeah, we are. We are. And all my chart
But in the
comes together.
best way, yeah.
Truly, like, I don't know. I like to think of it as like kind of like freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a word that one of my friends used to describe me. It's like, when I think of you, I think of like freedom. I'm like, that's awesome.
That's poetic, yeah.
Like, truly, I cried.
See, but you saying like one day you can just be black, one day you can just be Asian. I'm like, I can't say that. Or like, I can't, it feels different to be like, yeah, one day I can just be white. Like, I don't want that.
Yeah. Wait, okay, so wait, let's get into it though. Like, I feel like, because yes, I'm mixed, but both of my parents are people of color, of like people who have dealt with these systems, right? And you come from a different background of like, you know, whiteness tends to have a bad connotation in some spaces. And so I'm wondering, maybe not pride is not the word, but like, yeah, what is your relationship to your whiteness?
That's so interesting. And I actually feel like I never really had words to put into it until the BLM era, where that was, because I feel like, I mean, I'm very identifiably biracial, like on first meeting me. And it wasn't until Black Lives Matter happened, when I was home, like left college because my campus shut down. And that was when like I started getting countless texts from white friends like checking in on me in a way that like I remember having a really negative reaction to it, where I understood the intention being to like do like like a wellness check, but it almost felt like an otherness still, like even though I've never had any conversations about race with these people still like identify me as black, even if like sometimes in my life I have not identified as black because I was unsure of my relationship. And so that maybe I remember during that time I thought about like, well, what is my proximity to my own whiteness, and like have there been times in my life where I've really tried to tether myself closer to it, which part of it is just statistically, like I am mostly white, which is, I almost, when I found that out, I was like, like, I was like, we don't want to run this test again.
No, like, enough of that.
Because it's almost, what would the word be, like dysphoric in a way, where it's like I am outwardly identified as like a black person, but I am mostly a white person. I've always kind of had like an imbalance in how I thought of it. But I would say like, and I remember as a kid, I like did not identify as black. I was like, I am mixed. I am, and like
dirty white.
And like chai latte, girl. Like I was like on any piece of paper, I was like, I'm mixed. I was like, I don't want to be called black. I am mixed. Where I feel like as I've gotten older, I actually have much more of an affinity for my black side, and I identify as black. But yeah, I feel like it was really, it kind of came from that sense of like, well, if everyone else is gonna identify me as black, like why am I not? To some extent. So yeah.
And I want to like make a point about, because you're saying statistically, right, that you are more white, but at the end of the day, that's not how you're like in experiencing the world, right? Like you don't get 75% of white privileges, you know?
Thank you.
So fuck the statistics, fuck the percentages. Like even like thinking about like saying like, oh, I'm half this, half that. Like you are white and black. That's it, you know?
Well, I remember girl, I just I should have had a gun at some point in my life. The way people, I just because everyone called me a African in high school.
Oh, bro.
Well, because I thought I was 50-50.
Okay.
And then I remember I did the test, and I was like, wait, I'm actually low key like 1/4. And so I looked up like what the terminology was.
Yeah, and we're bringing back slavery terms.
And people were saying, that to me.
No, they were not.
Yes,
they were calling you a.
Well, I think because I would say it, and then they'd say it. But I didn't know that it was like a slave term. I thought it was just like a, because it'd be like, oh, either you're like, or you're like quiet, and then it would.
That's bad. They're all bad.
Okay, but am I allowed to say these words?
you are racialized as Black. Your experience is as a Black person. Even if it's as a mixed Black person, it's still as a Black person. And so I feel like you can claim Blackness and those things that come with Blackness.
Yeah.
But also to each their own and whatever you feel comfortable with, right? If you're questioning it, then you're probably not comfortable enough yet. And so don't do it
That's
yet.
a great point.
You know?
Yeah.
Do it when you're like, actually, no, I can claim this.
You can't be saying the N word with a shaky voice.
No,
you can't be saying the N word. You can't be saying nigga and your voice cracks. You gotta say it with your full chest.
No, literally though.
Dead ass.
Come on.
Wait, so that I guess similar for you.
Yeah.
Because you're Japanese and Black, and I feel like a lot of what you talked about has been more so, your experience with Black culture growing up. Did you feel like similar about your Japanese side?
Oh my gosh.
Or did you feel like you had more of like this kind of journey with Blackness as opposed to?
Yeah. Honestly, I struggled more with my Japanese identity with my Black identity. And that's first of all, because at the end of the day, I'm perceived as a Black person. Let's be so fucking for real. And yes, people can tell that I'm mixed when they like come up to me, or like, especially when I had like my longer hair. Or like they see my eyes or something like that. They'll be like, oh, you're probably mixed, right? Especially in the Bay Area. There's a lot of Blasians in the Bay Area. So like people could really identify that out there. But because my mom wanted to be Black, very quickly, she stopped really teaching me a lot of like Japanese culture and traditions. She stopped speaking Japanese to me. So I lost that language.
Oh, wow.
Don't speak Japanese to this day. And so was constantly just trying to figure out like, how do I claim my Japanese identity when I feel so disconnected from it? And so I very much overcompensated. So when I was in middle school, I was a part of this like all Asian friend group. And I like, my Instagram handle was Blasian Nation.
Mine was Baby Brown.
Oh, I'm sending love to all the mixed babies out there. Oh my gosh, we be going through it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then like even like if you look at my tattoos, a lot of them have to do with like Japanese culture, and that was one of my ways of being like, oh, if people look at me and they see all these tattoos, maybe they'll be able to tell like, oh yeah, they're probably Japanese, right? Yeah. Forgetting that like cultural appropriation is a thing, and there's a bunch of non-Japanese people with a bunch of Japanese tattoos, right? So this shit really don't mean nothing. But yeah, very much like had a difficult time but like grappling with my identity of like, how much am I able to claim? Do I belong in these Asian spaces? But now I'm at a point where it's like, fuck it. I'm Black and I'm Japanese. No one can tell me otherwise. It doesn't matter what culture I grew up around, what languages I speak. This is my identity. This is who I am. And my passport is from Japan. My mother, you look at her, that woman is Japanese. You can't take my Japanese identity away from me, regardless of my connection to it. Right? Yeah. But that was a long time coming, for sure. It took until college for me to really, really feel that.
Yeah. And you can't take my white identity away from me, y'all.
Period. Claim it. Claim it, John.
I almost said white power.
Oh, no.
Anyway, on the curb, let's go on the curb. On the curb, let's go on the curb.
No. It's giving Uncle Russell.
Alexandra, don't do me dirty in this edit, girl. Don't do me dirty in this edit, girl. And you can't take my white identity away from me, y'all.
Period.
White power. White power. Yeah, growing up as mixed can really drive you fucking crazy.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It can send you into a state of psychosis.
Exactly.
I think we got to take a trip to the psych ward. I was telling Olivia this, watching someone else that's not Alexandra like say the same word, like the bins or the psych word is so out of body for me.
Really?
It's just so funny. Fefe, you know how the psych ward works.
Yes.
What recently has taken you to the psych ward?
Yes. So, as John has already exposed about me, I love to go on my story and like rant a little bit, right? And recently, I don't remember what day. You had the timestamps. That was great. I was just thinking. So, like I said, guys, I care about hygiene, right? And so one big thing is my toilet lid. And so I firmly believe that if you flush a toilet and you do not close the lid beforehand, all those poop and pee particles are getting flushed up and getting onto your toothbrushes, onto your soap, onto everything that you put onto your body and your face that you love, right? And I do not like that idea. I do not like the thought of me washing my hands or brushing my teeth with poop particles on it. And so whenever I host, I'll put a sticky note on my toilet that says, please close the lid before flushing. Now, some people don't know how to read signs. Also, sometimes I forget. And so to put like a sticky note. And so people will not close my lid. And I love my friends. I respect my friends. But it really does make me feel a type of way. I'm like, which one of my friends is the ones who does not close the lid before flushing? Which one of y'all is it? Because I really want to know. So
Shout out in the comments below. Which one of y'all got poop particles everywhere?
Like, literally, that's gross. And so I went on my story and I had to say a little thing. And I was like, oh, like, I feel like I'm being a hater. But also, this is just like basic. This should be basic hygiene. If you are not closing your lid before you're flushing, you have poop in your mouth.
That ecosystem.
Literally.
I did a little search just because I remember there's a fact about this. To support Fefe's claim, do not forget that a flush toilet creates an aerosol plume that can project microscopic particles up to 5 feet away.
Oh my gosh.
With some studies showing up to 20 feet.
So, if your bathroom is next to your kitchen like mine, and you leave your door open, now there's poop in your food too.
You're eating poop.
You're eating poop.
If you live in a studio, you're sleeping in poop.
You're sleeping in it. OMG. Okay, thank you so much for bringing up those facts because now I don't even feel bad anymore.
You shouldn't.
No, this is science.
This is also my boyfriend and I deep cleaned this apartment before Fefe got here because we actively both saw the story, and I'm not gonna lie to you. No. We have been lid seat up people because we're both boys. That like,
okay.
I feel like as I typically like in my observation, like because there's always a debate like if you're in a public bathroom and it's like a shared gender bathroom, like who puts the seat up, who puts it down, and I've always been like, well, I put it down that like a feminine body after me can like use it and not have to touch the toilet. Period. So now that since I live with a man, I'm like, well, we don't got to do that.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it as it is. We started closing it because of your story.
Oh my gosh.
So you're it's actionable behavior.
Yes.
Yeah, that's nasty.
It's almost like I'm a teacher or something. No.
Don't give too much away about your life.
No. Oh, you're right. My bad.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. No, I actually appreciate that. Like, they gave me a tour and I saw a closed toilet and I was like, period. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
But you had to write on a sticky note.
Yes.
Put toilet lid down.
Yes.
You nasty bitches.
Like, I literally, kid you not, when I go to work tomorrow, I'm going to print it out. But I made like a little sign that's just gonna be a permanent sign on my toilet that says like, close the lid before you flush, please.
At your house or at work?
At my apartment.
Wow.
Yeah, we don't have lids like in the work bathroom. Yeah. In the public bathrooms, I wear a mask. Do you?
No.
Yeah, I wear masks in public bathrooms.
You are really hygienic. Good for you. Yeah. I have never considered putting a mask on in a public bathroom.
Because I'm like, okay, well, if it can stop COVID, then it can stop whatever poo and pee particles from coming into my mouth, right?
Yeah.
I can hope. I might be overdoing it, but it makes me feel safe, so.
You do what you do.
Exactly.
You got to make yourself comfortable.
Exactly. After years of racial trauma. No.
Okay, what took me to this psych ward?
What?
This might be TMI.
Okay.
I'm going to test the bounds of our newfound relationship. So my partner and I are open.
Okay,
and I experimented this past week and like hooked up with someone.
Yes.
And it was a person I've like hooked up with before.
Okay.
Maybe like years and years ago.
Okay.
And I asked my partner and he was like, yes, you have my permission. So I like went and let's just say it's so different fucking someone that's not your partner that you don't like love intimately. Cause dude, within 30 seconds of walking in the apartment, This man farted in my mouth. This man, talk about poo and pee particles, farted in my mouth. Farted in my mouth.
Oh, hell no.
Because it was like this, and like I was gonna walk in and just like start munching, and like the fucking was gonna start. I'm 30 seconds off the street. And I think it'd be equivalent to like a queef, I guess.
Okay.
But it came out of a butthole, so
Yeah.
it was a fart. But it wasn't like a. It was just a fart.
And so then.
Well, I couldn't get hard.
Yeah, duh. Okay, I was gonna say, did you keep going or did you get out?
Well, I kept going.
Oh my god.
And then after maybe like 15 minutes, I was just like.
Did it for 15 minutes?
I was like, dude, it ain't happening. And he was like, well, do you want to like, because we kind of know each other. And he was like, do you want to like lay down? Let's like catch up. We caught up. Then I like went to the bathroom and I looked myself in the mirror and said, you need to remove yourself from this situation. You cannot in good conscience be here any longer. Literally. My boyfriend got a kick out of that story. I think he clicked his heels when I told him. Well, because I feel like I think there's this whole secretness and openness of like when your partner goes and fucks someone else, you want to be like, tell me I'm better.
Yeah.
You want to be like, tell me I'm better. And so I know he was grinning ear to ear when I told him this happened.
That's so bad. That's so funny. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You were trying to be brave and trying to try something.
I was trying to be hot and sexy.
Dude, OMG.
Talk about an open lid flush toilet. It's as if I flushed a toilet and stood by.
No, it's the equivalent, y'all. It's literally the equivalent. OMG. Wait, we should put a poll of like if a person that you were munching on queefed or farted in your mouth, would you continue?
Sound out below in the comments.
Yes.
Would you continue? Let us know. Thank you so much for being on this. It was so fun to have you.
Yes. I was like, we really got into it. Second time hanging out.
I know. First one-on-one.
No.
Y'all, do you think Fefe are going to make it as friends? Sound out below.
Oh my gosh, wait. I feel like we will.
I think we will.
No, come on.
But dude, I live above you.
Like,
we have to get along.
No, actually though, literally. Yes. Thank y'all for allowing me to be in this space with y'all today.
This has been the second edition of John the Curb. As always, say it with me. Take your bids out.
Hey, okay.
No, we gotta run that shit back.
It's like our little catchphrase because we're the trash podcast. We say,
yes.
Take your bins out.
I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
I watched two. No.
As always, everyone. Take your bins out.
Bye. Hey, okay, hey, okay, hey, okay. See you next Friday.